Wait on me. Easy, fellas. All. Hold it. No rush.
Don't you guys feel like whenever you go to any map that has a possible goon spawn, there's always goons? You go to Lighthouse, there's a goons. You go to Customs, there's goons. You go to Shoreline, there's goons. You go to Woods, there's goons. Literally everywhere where they can spawn. And you might be wondering why the goons are spawning like crazy. First of all, I think the biggest issue is that goons are supposed to be roaming around different maps time to time, every couple hours or so. So there's even like a goon tracker website that will tell you where the goons are spawning right now. If they're spawning on Shoreline right now, after 2 hours, after a couple of hours, they will be spawning on Woods, and after a couple of hours, they will be spawning on Customs, and etc. However, in PVE, the calculation is based on your local race, and then the local race won't have this map rotation for the goons. They just have always 40% chance of spawn, or whatever the percentage they have for them to spawn. Whenever I went to Woods, Customs, Lighthouse, and Shoreline one by one, they all spawn goons, even though they have couple of hours terms to rotate around. So definitely, and multiple other people, sources are talking about that goons are spawning in PvE locally with their own circulation, or the circulation just doesn't exist. There's just always a possibility of all the goon spawn chance maps will spawn without the rotation. Another thing about goon spawning like 100% chance is PvE right now has a lot of issue with boss spawns. It's supposed to be 40% spawn chance for all the bosses, but apparently they're not. If you actually try to go factory like 10 times in a row, you will see Tequila more than 4 times, almost every time. Or if you ever go to other maps, you will see bosses a lot. It's definitely like 80 to 90% in my experience. Well, sadly, we don't get to actually delve into the data and then check out how much percentages. Maybe data miners might know it. However, I think PvE has high boss spawn chance than 40% definitely. Because of that, the goons will spawn altogether higher. And why that's happening is the local race. Very likely, whenever I go to the online race, they have, for some reason, low chance for boss spawns. But if I go to the local race, the bosses spawn like crazy. I guess local PvE has a different calculation for boss spawn chances. It's kind of interesting because whenever you want PMC AIs, going into online race helps a little. I guess it compensates by if I go in as a duo, there's more PMC AIs to fight and increases the amount of it proportionally. If you go as a trio, there's going to be more trios or more duos PMC AIs in online race. However, the boss spawns are higher in local race, it seems. The last thing is that goons have a high tracking skills. Even though you're pretty far away from like the other end of the map to the end of the map, they will still see you and shoot at you. If you guys ever experienced that, just getting wallbanged from nowhere. Because of that, the bosses will hunt down PMCs like crazy. However, in PvE, you're the only guy, you're the only actual PMC. The other PMC AIs are just basically rogue or scab or raider AIs for now. They still don't have PMC AIs to get hunted down by rogue bosses or scab bosses. Even scab AIs don't shoot at the PMC AIs. So you are the only enemy of the map. But the goons have a high tracking skill, and whenever they see you, they will run at you. In comparison, if you go to PvP, there will be tons of PMCs who are actually enemies to goons, so they will track down to somebody else or the other guys. But in PvE, they will track you down only. That's why it feels like they spawn on every raid and they will hunt you down like crazy. So what I can tell you is that always be prepared to fight goons. Knowing where they spawn is one of the most important things to prevent finding them or looking for them. So it's always good to know where they spawn. First, in Customs, they spawn on Fortress, as you guys can see here, where Lashala can also spawn. And second, in Woods, they can spawn at the Scat Bunker at the edge of the map. The goons will spawn there. If you go around it, you will basically get tracked down. Even going to the USAC camp, you might get tracked down, so be careful. Or even if you are here where you're at the sunken village, you can get hunt down too. Shoreline is the weather station, but all around it you will get hunt down. If you are literally on the road, you can sometimes get hunt down. Overall, be careful around it. Move around the outlines if you want to avoid them. In Lighthouse, 3 possible spawns. They're on the down chalet, the bigger chalet right there, and then also spawns on the number 2 and number 1 building inside water treatment plant. So if you want to hunt them down, go those places, or if you want to avoid them, avoid those places. And also going nighttime raids with NVGs on or the flashlights or silencers really help you with struggle of fighting goons. All the AIs have shorter range of recognition if it's nighttime. Literally, I've seen them just walking around even though I was pretty close to them. And I checked them with the flare and then dropped them pretty easily. But if you drop the first guy, the other 2 guys will be crazily looking for you. What I prefer is making them flank to me and then always be careful what they're saying. Usually, the goons have voice signs such as, only English voice signs such as,
Wait on me. Easy, fellas. All. Hold it. No rush.
Try to listen to it. And also, if you get a random wallbang from so far away, it will be very likely the goons or PMC AIs. And always be careful on shoreline, woods, customs, lighthouse. Definitely lighthouse has a higher chance in my opinion because lighthouse is the main place they were supposed to be according to the lore. And how I fight them is make them charge at me in the corner. I will show you guys a couple of the clips that I've done. What am I saying, guys? Family friendly. Who's rushing me? Oh, come on. Fucking goons, man. Oh, come at me. Where's your friend? I swear to God, goons 100% spawn in freaking lighthouse. Where's your big pipe? It's coming this way? No, shut up, Scav. I don't have time for you. How is he not dead? Is he dead? Oh, I hope the goons are not here. They're always here. I don't think they are. Oh, I brought a red rebel, but not the other one. Are you serious? They are here. What? What? Liar. Where's Bird Eye? Bird Eye was shooting me like crazy a second ago. Where is he? I don't see him. No, no time for that. Where is he? I hear him. Where is he? Woo! Holy. And wearing a high tier gear definitely helps because they don't have that much high tier ammo these days after the nerf they did. Bird Eye sometimes has just BCP FMJ and I can tanks up a couple rounds, and also like other 2 guys also have like pretty low tier ammo. Sometimes they do have high tier ammo and you will get clapped, but oh, and yeah, if you're really desperate to just not have them, there's one single way you can utilize that I'll link on the right top corner. You guys can check it out on that video. But do be aware, the PMC AIs won't spawn too, not only the goons, if you do this method. But I wouldn't recommend it. It kind of kills the fun. But at the same time, I think it's a pretty stupid bug or non-reasonable boss spawn chances. They are not bosses at this point. They're like one of those common scavs, but bugged out, too super strong. Another little my assuming thought is that BSG wanted to prolong the PVE. So they made the boss to spawn a lot more. That might be the reason why the goons are everywhere. Or to make the game more challenging, because PVE is too easy for people, and BSG doesn't like you playing the game on easy mode, even though they want to sell PVE. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. If you guys like these kind of contents, please leave a like. Also, if you want to check me out on live stream, check out VeryBadSCAV YouTube and Twitch stream. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.